I blocked Les from my channel. I didn't
Okay.
block Teresa, but I blocked Les. And
Well, chances are she won't. Um, I'm just.
hold on, let me mute this. Okay, there we go. Let me pop out chat. Nobody may even come in here. I don't know.
Oh, the other dog popping up. No, somebody will be in here.
Well, we'll see, but I don't care if they do or don't.
I know.
But I am, and I can talk about it tomorrow. Hey,
That's,
Brenda, how you doing?
what's up, Brenda?
You did read the disclaimer before you came in here, right, Brenda? uh, hey, Spicy Tuna Rolls. Thanks for coming in. I want to boo. We're gonna have to get Brenda something else. I think my wife's gonna find something for that giveaway because she already has our stickers. So
Okay.
I don't know. My wife said something. We'll talk about it. Hey, Rockstar, how you doing?
Rock
Boy Prepper.
Barbie.
MT, how you doing?
Oh, cool. Mike and Terry.
Yeah, I can't believe he's in here.
That's pretty wild.
All right, Mike or Terry, whichever one it is. And there's my wife. And there's
Well,
Timmy.
hello,
How you doing,
Jamie.
Timmy?
Notice I said Jamie this time, not Jamie.
Hey, DJ's here. What's up, buddy? The Adventures of Kenny and Debbie.
Hey, DJ.
All right, we got 12 people in here, right? 15. It's jumping. Now, just to let everyone know, there is a disclaimer here, okay? I will tell you the whole story, and I'm not going to hold back. I'm not into drama or anything else, but I was gonna let this guy go, leave it alone, and everything else. And I was in his not his live. I was in someone else's live that he's a mod in, and I went in and I said hello to said hello all, all, and one of the people said Semper Fi to me, or I mean, yeah, she said Semper Fi, and as soon as she did that, I went to say something, and one of the mods timed me out. And I know exactly who this mod is, and I'm fixing to say it here in a minute. And so when this mod timed me out, I knew exactly who it was. And I had shared out this gentleman that was his live. I shared it out on my community tab. You can go over to my community tab right now and look and see that it was shared out. Well, I went to type out, shared you out or whatever, and it said I was in timeout. So then I made this comment right here. I'm like, Lone Star Pioneering, time me out. I shared you out, American Expat. I see that I am not wanted here, or something like that. It does not look like I'm welcome here. That's what I said. It does not look like I'm welcome here. And then I might have said one other thing. Let me see. I took a screenshot of it, I think. Let me get into my pictures here. That's the camera. Pictures. Give me 1 second.
No problem. Take your time.
Okay, right here. Okay. I said shared out as well, but I was blocked. I was timed out rather. And then the other mod that I said hello to me that I said hello to and stuff said I have to leave early tonight, folks. See y'all tomorrow. Himself is needing my attention. And Lone Star Pioneering says, okay, Terry, good night. And then I put, thanks for timing me out, Lone Star Pioneering. I shared you out as well at American Expat. I guess that I am not welcomed here any longer, so I will not come back. I do not know what I did to get timed out. Okay. And then Lone Star Pioneering told me, Hey, Wendy, how you doing? Everybody coming in. I did put it in the description. There is a disclaimer here. If you don't want to hear this, then you ain't got to come in or whatever. But I'm telling you exactly how it is. Okay. Yeah. Lone Star Pioneering. And so then he went off saying that I said to F American Expat that I didn't like him anyway, that he didn't support me and everything else, which I never said in those words. I did say if somebody don't support me, why would I want to support them and everything else? Yes, yes, CFM Rich is live. And that was out here on my porch. And he said, well, I recorded our conversation that you said it, blah, blah, blah. And I said, no, you didn't, because it was never said and stuff. And if it was, I apologize if I use those words or whatever, but I'm pretty sure I didn't use those words. But I tell everybody, I try to support the people that support me. That's just a simple fact. I've never hid that fact. Um, so, well, yeah, I think he did have his phone because I think Teresa called him. Anyways, the thing is he has lied to me constantly from the get go. Now, I did not know this originally, but he's the one that got me into YouTube. Okay. And before I even started YouTube, now obviously, you know, I'm still doing YouTube, so I know the truth and everything else. But the thing is when before I even started, I asked him because he's like, "Oh man, you can make money on YouTube, blah blah blah," and I'm like, "Okay." I'm like, "Les, how much money can I make?" He said, "Well, I make $900 a month." That's what he told me. At the time, I didn't know YouTube. I started 5 months ago. I didn't know. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I'm like, let me try this out and everything else. Well, shortly after I started YouTube, I found out that 900 a month was not the case unless you had hundreds of thousands of subscribers. I'm not monetized yet, but I'm not that stupid. Okay. That was one thing he lied to me. Okay. This is a guy that I considered a friend. He's my neighbor. I went over there and helped him. Me and my son spent a month, Friday, Saturday, and Sundays, with the exception of when we poured some concrete and had to, well, we still worked about half a day. We drilled post holes, we dropped them in, and if it was raining, bad weather, but it really wasn't. So we spent a month straight going over there and building his huge privacy fence, okay, with him. He asked me how much he owed me or anything else, and I told him, Les, I don't want your money. You know, I'm doing this as a friend, okay? I'm not doing it to do that. Well, and I would always share him out. I'd always promote his channel and everything else. And any of y'all that's been around that long knows that on my channel page, he was the very first, my friends of the channel, friends of Devil Dog or whatever. He was the very first one on there. Okay. Now, when I first started as well, one of my first lives or whatever, Kelly, Southern Boy Prepper's wife, Kelly's Corner, made a comment on one of my videos. And Les told me, he's like, hey, if I can't come to your lives no more. I'm like, what do you mean? He's like, if Southern Boy Prepper and Kelly's Corner's in there, I can't come in there. And I'm like, okay. I did not know Southern Boy Prepper or Kelly's Corner at the time. So in order to just alleviate the situation and everything, I blocked Kelly's Corner. She was the very first person on my blocked list, just so Lone Star Pioneering would come in and everything else. So, hey, Doc Mac, how you doing, buddy? Thank you for coming in, everybody. I've got 32 people in here. If you read the disclaimer, this is about a certain channel that I am naming now. I held back and everything else. So
Kelly's
now
Corner.
Southern Boys Prepper never commented on any of my stuff for me to block him. And it wasn't that I did not that I had anything against Kelly's Corner or Southern Boy Prepper. It was just to stay out of the drama so nothing would get started, so I wouldn't get close to them or anything else. Okay. Lone Star Pioneering. Now, I'm not one to run around and tell people what somebody tells me in confidence or anything else. Lone Star Pioneering would talk bad about Nunya, Texas on the back 20, behind their back. Southern Boy Prepper, Kelly's Corner, Nuffin Edited. I don't know if I said that. Nuffin Edited. A guy that lives over here in the neighborhood that was on YouTube that worked on my son's car. He would backmouth, bad talk all of these people. Now, Me, just because somebody says something bad about them, I don't believe what they say. There's three sides to every story. There's Les's side, Southern Boy Prepper side, and then the truth. Okay. Hey, Jeffrey Allen, thanks for coming in. Panchuco, Storage Bandits, everybody, thanks for coming in. I'm on a little rant here because this just happened this evening and I got a little bit upset. And so, anyways, he's lied to me about that initially. He has lied to me about several other things. And my wife could probably name some off, and because I'm not remembering all of them right now. He also has bought. Oh, Sammy Godwin's another one. Godwin Honey, Sammy Goodwin, Godwin Honey. He's bad talked him. He has talked about a lot of freaking people behind their backs. And then he told me and I called him out over here on the porch. And I told him, if anybody knows about what's that app that I use or that thing, the thing on YouTube, Gary. Hold on, I'll tell you.
Canva?
No, not Canva. The thing that tells you stats and stuff.
Analytics?
Yeah, Social Blade. Social Blade,
yeah.
guys. Okay, I got Social Blade. I'm pretty quick on picking things up, and oh yeah, he's talked bad about the Paffords as well. so the thing is, and who else knows who all he's talked bad about behind their backs? Okay, and so anyways, and I don't know, he's talked bad about a lot of people to me, and I haven't told these people, that he's talked bad about them. I just let it go. Jamie put it up. Paffords, Southern Boy Prepper, Kelly's Corner, Nothing Edited, Godwin Honey, just name a few people that talks crap about. Yes, he has. Hey, Ghetto, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. So then anyways, what really got to me, I ignored all the lies he's told me, and I'll get to Social Blade in a minute. I've ignored all the lies he's told me and everything else and just let him go. Haven't told nobody or anything else. Okay. And I told Les, one of the things that pissed me off and it pushed me over the edge was when he was on Nancy's channel, Our Treasured Home, and Tarsha was on panel. Okay. And they were complimenting each other or whatever. And Gary's like, I like your channel, Tarsha, or whatever. And look, she's up right now, Triple Threat Firearms and Defense right there. And she's like, no, Gary, I like yours. And he goes, no, Tarsha, he goes, I'm a Marine. I like your channel. That's where it threw me over the edge. That stolen valor, and anybody that was in the military like me, that's one thing I take personally is stolen valor. And he pushed me over the edge. My wife was over here shaking. She was up, she was upset. I was pissed off. She called him and told him to come over here and talk it out with talk it out on the porch. He said that he would be over that day, which was a Friday, I think. And he did not come over. He come up with an excuse that he had septic issues and then Saturday I was doing a 24-hour live with Al Chafe. This is when it was. And then Sunday I was doing the Pafford Homestead fundraiser. Okay. So he said, I'll come over next weekend. Well, he never showed up the next weekend. My wife posted something on Facebook, and Teresa, his wife, called her or whatever, texted her or called her, making a joke about that. Okay. I am talking about Lone Star Pioneering, Cindy Brown. Hello, Garden Warrior Q. So she commented something about being a liar on Facebook, but didn't mention no names. Well, Teresa called or texted her, trying to make a joke about why did I lie to you or how did I lie to you? Or I don't know, something like that. And my wife said, no, it's not you, it's your husband. And so Teresa got mad at Les and told him that we are the only friends that they have, that he needs to go over there and work it out. So, and Les, whenever he was supposed to come over, he texted my wife or something, says, I'm not going to get beat up, am I? No, you're not going to get beat up. I'm not, doing that. I'm here. I'm going to talk it out with you and everything else. So Teresa made him come over. He sat down at the table and we talked for a good hour and a half, 2 hours, maybe longer, because that was on a Saturday, because my live that night, I just barely made it in here and was trying to get ready and everything else. And I didn't quite make it. Okay. So the thing is he goes before he left, he's like, so, and he told us Teresa was pissed off at him, and it said that we were their only friends. Hey, Beverly Moffat. Hey, Emily. Hey, Kirby the Beagle. Thanks for coming in, everybody. And so the thing is he said that she was pissed off and that she made him come over and everything else. And so when this talk was over with, I told him everything, and I called him out about buying subs. Okay. He claims he never bought subs. Well, Social Blade tells me different. A text that my wife took, that somebody left a comment saying that his payment did not go through, which he deleted. And it was a payment to one of those channels that charges for subs. And then I called him out on that. He finally admitted. I said, listen, I'm not naive. I'm like, I'm not stupid. I know that you bought subs. I see it. It's on Social Blade and everything else. Whenever I call, and then he finally admitted to it. And my wife asked him, does Teresa know about this? And he said no. And she goes, well, I suggest you tell him before somebody else, tell her before somebody else tells her. Now, we have never told Teresa. That wasn't our business or anything else. Now, I don't care. Okay. And my wife sent a message to Teresa earlier. Now, now I understand that Teresa is his wife and everything else. Now, I'm not the first person that he's done this to. He has done this to a guy named Tom. He has done it to Southern Boy Prepper. He's done it to Nunya, Texas on the back 20. He's doing it to Sammy Godwin right now, telling lies about Sammy Godwin Honey, which Sammy is a nice freaking guy. Well, I've met Sammy. He's come over to my house and everything else. I've talked to him. He's one of the nicest guys there is. And yeah, he did blame it on Godwin Honey. He said, well, Sammy's the one that showed me how to do this or something like that, which is a bald-faced lie. Thanks, Auslander. I appreciate it. So, and there's a whole lot of stuff that I left out. And so he blocked me over on American Expats channel, so nobody's seen what I was typing to him and everything else. And then one of them called me Devil Mutt, said it was, and I'll tell you who that was too. It was MEH space MEH. That was their channel name. And I guess they're a Lone Star Pioneering supporter, but they're like, Devil Mutt, you need to take this somewhere else. And I'm like, he's the one that started it. He's the one that timed me out. And then he's also...
I just saying, hey,
not a problem. Not a problem.
Jeffrey Allen.
And then, hey, Wick.
A lot of good folks in here. Good thing.
And he's the one that timed me out, and he's the one said that I went in there starting stuff. The only thing I went in there for was I went in there and I shared Jay out, which is American Expat, and I said, hoorah all, and Terry Maddox said hi back to me, and then freaking he timed me out. And then he said I was going in there and starting stuff and everything, Tennessee, and everything else. Okay. Now I know and then he moves from one person to another person. He's jealous. He's an egomaniac. He wants things to be his way. And if you don't do it that way, I have passive aggressive text from him saying, hey, you need to do this in your life. You need to do this or whatever else. Not saying, hey, and a suggestion is, hey, maybe you want to do this or whatever. It's up to you or whatever. He was telling me what I needed to do. And because I didn't do it, and because I've made friends with, Gary and a bunch of other people, he just totally quit calling me. And he used to call me every day after work, just like he did with Southern Boy Prepper and everything else. Okay. Now, this guy does have a concealed carry, or well, I don't know if he has a concealed carry, but he carries a gun around on him because Texas we can. And so everything else. So who knows if he's going to go off? If I end up dead, guys, you know who did it, so there it is. And there's a lot of other stuff that I've forgot or not mentioned and different lies that he's been caught in all the time and everything else. Hey, Webb's Web, how you doing? Mitchell Hendrickson, thank y'all for coming in. Coyote, it's Lone Star Pioneering. Well, I got him blocked. I just blocked him off my channel, but I'll unblock him if he wants to come up here.
Coyote,
because we can hear his side story. I ain't got no problem with that. Let me go unblock him. Hold on 1 second. Let me get over there. I will unblock him, and if somebody wants to call him, if they have his number, and I'm sure he got my number blocked now. But settings, community. And I had to, he got upset because I took him off as a mod and I added, because I called Southern Boy Prepper and Kelly and asked them what their side of the story was when he started pulling his stuff. And, honestly, what they had told me made sense, a lot more sense than, wait, where's he at? Maybe, oh, there he is. Okay, he is unblocked. He can come in. Because I will have it out with him. He can come right up on panel and tell me his side. He was off today. He's off tomorrow. I never blocked Les. I did not block Les on anything. His wife actually deleted. Hold on a minute. Hold on, here you're a mod now. There, Rockstar. Rockstar's a Marine too. But anyways, the thing is
zombie.
I don't know if I've missed anything or anything, but anyways, hey, Drew's Lens, how you doing, buddy? Zombie Prepper, Skinner Farms, Josh, Storms Radios and Cats, Barry, how you doing? But I told him, I said, you know what, you and your freaking 5,000 or 6,000, however many subs he has now. Let me look him up. That are all paid for. I'm like, you can block me as what you can tell your lies and block me as much as you want to. I said, because the connections that I have are my true friends and people that I can trust. Yours are a bunch of freaking bots or whatever. So you can get your numbers up. He has 6,040 or whatever. But I'm like, all of his are freaking bought freaking, and he was doing a live today to try to keep his hours because he's canceled the last 5 or 6 hours. And then if you look at his short, he was talking bad crap about people. Hey, Semper Fi, Brutal Bob, thanks for coming in.
Brutal Bob.
Hey, boys, I'm talking about my good neighbor, Lone Star Pioneering, boys. And that's what the disclaimer on the outside was, because I'm not into drama, but he pushed me too far tonight. And a couple of times, and that's why, I'm, he has, a lot of times he has a live, he has a whole 9-12 people in there or something like that. Yes, exactly. That's another thing I forgot about. Okay. Willow Way Ranch was doing a live. Okay. And one of her moderators, which is Randy, Missouri Outlaw Randy, if y'all know him. Okay. Him and Sammy come in, and Sammy mentioned his channel or something, and Missouri Outlaw Randy thought he was a bot, and so timed Sammy out. Well, when he timed Sammy out, freaking Les went off on Randy and everyone else in the chat and whatever, and tried to tell Wendy to if he was going to remain a moderator in her channel, that he was going to unsub and everything else. And if you look, I'll tell you this too, coming back, I'll come back to this, that, but anyways, Old Man King Homestead, thanks for coming in, man. So anyways, he actually made Wendy cry in that live. Okay. And then Wendy, of course, did not remove her mod, which I praise her for that. Do your own thing, do your own channel, make whoever you want to mod or not mod or anything else. So anyway, she was doing a live that next Wednesday or something, and Les went in there, and Les specifically started cussing and starting trouble with Missouri Outlaw Randy in Wendy's live again. And he was like, I can't believe he's still a mod. I'm unsubbing and my wife's unsubbing and this and that and everything else. So that was one thing that he was causing trouble in. Another thing is if someone is in somebody's live with, like Sammy was in somebody's live this morning, and Les was in there, and then Les is spreading lies on Sammy Godwin at Godwin's Honey now. And he said something in that live. He said that, the camera thief is here and blah, blah, blah. Okay. And so the thing is he's bad with, he'll make passive aggressive comments like that, not mentioning any names, but trying to throw sticks and stones. He told me that Southern Boy Prepper and Kelly was following him around and starting crap, okay, in someone's live. Well, I went in and reviewed that live to see what was exactly was said and everything else. Southern Boy Prepper and Kelly's Corner never said a thing, but hello, how y'all doing, stuff like that. Less than Lone Star Pioneering then said, oh, something stinks in here, or something like that. The skunks are here, or this or that, making passive aggressive comments to Southern Boy Prepper and Kelly's Corner. Now, them and everybody else in the chat ignored it, but he was slinging stuff, trying to make it stick, trying to make other people look bad, and everything else. Yeah, they didn't acknowledge him or what he said at all. Y'all can go back and look at that live. If I don't remember which one it was, but anyways, and there was only 3 viewers on at that time, is what Southern Boy Prepper said. And I've seen him do that to them in other channels as well. So the thing is, you know, I have said my say, I guess, and I don't know, you know, Les is more welcome to come up here and say his say. We can discuss it or whatever else like men. And I've probably forgotten more stuff. You know, there's so much freaking stuff that's happened and everything else between, you know, what Les has said and everything else. But I was trying to, hey, I'm Zaxxon. How you doing? That's why it's not drama. It's the truth. But it's why the disclaimer was on there before you come in, because it is about a certain person that started stuff with me tonight. He started stuff with several other people, and I'm just letting everyone know how he is. They can take it, or, you know, anybody in here can take it or leave it. Y'all can take his side. I don't care, but I was just telling my side of the story, which, like I said, there's my side, his side, and the truth, and everything else. But I do have people that will collaborate on a lot of the stuff that I said.
Technically, you know? Corroborate.
Okay, what?
Corroborate.
Corroborate. Yes, Mr. Officer. Yeah. But I mean, that's what, you know, that's my views and everything. And if you don't believe me, you can ask Reagan and Kelly. You can ask Nunya, Texas on the back 20. You can ask Sammy at Godwin's Honey. You can ask, well, nothing edited. I don't know what happened there. The only thing is I, you know, I guess she don't like me because I was in a live doing my Nightbot training and I didn't say hello to her. So if I didn't say hello to anybody here, I apologize for it.
Hey, Andy, Mike, and Terry, good people, awesome people, great channel.
Well, I like everybody here. I ain't got a problem with nobody.
There's some awesome people here.
There, you know, there's a few people that I have on my block list, and that's mainly because they've went up on panels and exposed themselves. But
you see what barbecue
yes, I see him. He just pooted. But anyways, okay, Southern Boy Prepper said, he said I'm a fear monger, and others he told this to, and then he went to Marfugel's live and fear porned as a fear porner. I guess that was correct. Fear porner and others he told this to went to Marfugel's live and fear porned. Has a huge building with preps and is calling us out as bad. So yeah. And then he wouldn't be. He had told. Okay, right there it is. February 9th at 54 minutes in the live. In whose live? Southern Boy Prepper. Oh shoot!
I will tell you this, man. There's 52 people in here.
To collaborate.
Yeah. Apparently putting a little bit of a controversial, you know, line up there.
Oh golly! Now y'all gave Belt Loop more ideas.
No, I think I'm gonna stick to my nursery rhymes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there are a lot of people that have the text of it and everything else of everything I've said and everything.
Hey,
Come on,
let
Coyote. I got a bed here, bro.
hang on. Let me show y'all something. Get your opinion on it. I'm sorry. I know this is
All
challenge.
right, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. I'm gonna go
I'm
to the restroom
changing
real
the
quick.
tone. What do you think about that for my this little thing right here for my shorts? Would that work? I'm just looking for a thumbnail for shorts. Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. Oh, I'm sorry, he done left. So I don't know. Um, hey, I try to be as easy going and roll with the punches as the next fella, but I've seen some of the stuff that's been going on. Thank you very much, Barry. I appreciate that, and thank you, Josh. I appreciate that. Thank you, Charlie. Let's see. Don't know if I missed anybody. That's okay if I did. And thank you, Nancy. Thank you, Southern Boy Prep. I'm just looking for something new to put up on my thing. I've seen some of the stuff this dude's done, and I've tried to stay out the way, and I'm still stay more or less. What's up, Ralph? Webb's Webb, good to see you. But I've seen some of the stuff going on, and it's kind of stupid. You know, I'm sorry, I don't mean to say that. Hey, Najuma, good to see you.
Hey,
Uh,
Najuma, thanks for coming in.
hey, Frank. I don't mean to, but I mean, it's kind of obvious when the feller's got like, I don't know, 2,000, 2,500. Yeah, let's go on and rent this thing. Sounds like a winner to me. But when he's got, and all of a sudden, he bumps up 2,000 in an hour, and then he waits a couple of weeks, then bumps up another 2,000 in an hour. Something ain't right with that. Everybody out there knows that. Ain't nobody in here, ain't nobody in here stupid. I'm just saying, and I've seen some of the ways he behaves. I ain't gonna get into all that. Devil Dog's got enough hollering for all that. So I just trying to call some time while Devil Dog was in the bathroom or whatever he was doing. So
But I mean, and that's how I am. See, here's the thing. Whenever I had Les come over and sit down on the porch, I thought we had it worked all out and everything else. And really haven't heard from him. I made one call to him since then to ask him why he wasn't going live on one night because he hasn't been live on for 5 or 6 weeks. And that's when he told me that that Southern Boy Prepper and Kelly was following him around, starting shit with him, and that wasn't true.
well, I will say this fella, and I've seen it, you can kind of tell when you used to different personalities and what, he's one of them fellas that always needs to feel like he's up on a pedestal, that he's better than somebody else, that, that you got to do it his way or he ain't going to be your friend. One of the things that I've been saying for a long time is that, truth is we need to allow other people to have their own opinion about things. I'm polar opposite side of the coin. People need to have their own freedom to make their own decisions, that type of thing. But hey, I'm more than happy for Devil Dog to make other friends.
He told me he had 20,000 subscribers, Charlie.
And well, the truth is,
Eagle Striker, thanks for coming in.
Hey, the more friends Devil Dog makes, the less time I have to spend with him, and that's just kind of a joke. But I'm all for people making other friends. Makes for a stronger community. After all, one stick can be broken pretty easily, but the more sticks you get to bundle together, the harder it is. I'm just saying.
Yeah, Doc Mac, this was actually a pop-up because it just happened tonight. This ain't my regular live. This ain't my regular night or anything else. But I wanted to get some things off my chest, and I wanted to call him out since he obviously started it. And I've put up with a lot with him. Like I said, whenever we had the talk out on the porch, I thought it was over. And I was going to give him another chance, even though I was going to be wary, because once somebody loses your trust, it takes time for them to gain it back. And so I was willing to give him a second chance and everything else. And And so that's what happens. There wasn't. It was all face. I guess what's it called? Face.
Face
Hey
saving.
Tony, how you doing?
You
Fate
saw it.
what?
Tony came in, right?
Yeah, no, just now when you did that, I did.
Okay. Also,
Face.
Drew
What's
said
it
the
called?
world is
Face
flat.
what? All for face.
Face saving.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just guessing it's face saving.
I guess
You
so.
know,
That'll
some
work.
folks.
Hey, Bama fan, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Let's see.
Well, anybody else got anything they want to rant about while we're here?
I think she's still here, Bob. Yep, she's still here.
Oh, I agree, Bama fan. No question. I try to walk away from it. But the fact is, you also have to understand something else, that he lives in the same neighborhood, in the, same town. And a lot of this stuff, it's, I see where it's kind of difficult. I think the best thing to do is just walk away, let him, the best revenge is a life well lived, in my opinion. But, some people don't make it easy to do that. Devil Dog was trying to be, let him do his thing and let him do his thing. But Les is trying to treat this like it's a divorce or something, and you got to split up the friends or something, and that's stupid too, in my opinion. But start crap on Willow Ways channel. Yeah, I saw that. In fact, the first thing I did when that happened is I went over to Les's page, and I left a few
I agree.
comments
Yeah.
saying something other about, hey, the fact is that nobody, and I tried to reason with him, and he seemed to be, agreeable or understanding. But then he come back and started that whole stuff in Wendy's live again. Like he ain't never said. And besides, it didn't even happen to him. It happened to
exactly. It happened to Sammy Godwin, and Godwin. Sammy did not have a problem with it, and Sammy continued to go in Wendy's lives, and Sammy don't have a problem with anybody. Now, I will tell you this. Les got mad at Sammy because Sammy removed Les as a moderator on his channel and unsubscribed from Les. And that's why Les started talking bad about Sammy.
Hey,
Yeah.
you know what? Bella is sitting behind me and she's not chewing on me or nothing.
Good night, MT Homestead. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, thank you.
Appreciate everybody for coming in, listening to me and everything else. But I just wanted to give everybody a heads up. And like I said, I tried to resolve it. I tried to leave it alone, let him do his own thing, but he didn't want to leave me alone, and he didn't want to leave Sammy alone. And I didn't want him, even before this crap that happened tonight, I was going to see if he started anything with Sammy, because I will take up for Sammy in a heartbeat. And Sammy's not the kind to do it himself or whatever, so to speak, or be outgoing. And so Russ was already on my radar for doing that little live when he went to bingo night and saying about fake Christians and everything else who we know. He was talking about Sammy. And he said he has a lot of things to talk about and everything else. So I was going to see what he talked about and everything. And so I was going to wait until he said something about Sammy or something. But then tonight, when he did that, it kind of put me over the edge to where, okay, I've tried to work it out with him. I've tried to keep everything quiet. I've tried to, leave him alone, let him do his stuff and me do my stuff. And then he goes and starts this. So, hey, Nitro Freak, how you doing, buddy? So that's what's going on.
What's the matter, Bella? Apparently, Bella, you're putting her at ease when you. Good to see you always, Nitro Freak. But apparently, you're ranting as
maybe not put her at ease. Maybe she's scared. Me yelling.
Too.
Maybe she's like, I ain't gonna do nothing wrong, get yelled at.
She's been a sweet puppy though. It's
Hey, Vanessa
confusing.
Kitty, how you doing? Uh, if y'all want to know the whole story, you can go back and there's probably parts that I've forgot or left out. But it's Lone Star Pioneering, and I just went on a 25-minute rant or whatever saying, "Oh yeah, okay, yeah, I forgot." We didn't open up the panel. Let's see if anybody has anything to say. I forgot about that. Hey, Southern Boy Prepper, if you or anybody else wants to come up, you're more than welcome. I just posted the link, I think, didn't I?
That's a good idea.
There it is. So anybody can come up and talk about it. Pin message.
Well, you sure you don't want to just rant some more?
No, I think I'm done. I let it be known. And if you hear Les will say a lot of stuff about snakes, about, stinking, about everything else, so whenever you hear stuff, that he's talking about somebody. Hey, DJ, what's up, buddy? What's up,
Yeah,
Josh?
How's it going, DJ?
hey, John, hey, Gary.
What's going on, DJ? Good to see you, Panchuco.
Yeah,
You
Very
guys getting
cool.
all right dinner, DJ?
um, we'll pass the volcano, but there was a lot of damage that
Oh, yeah.
was,
Just to let y'all know, DJ lives in Florida and the hurricane hit there. And y'all did evacuate, right, DJ?
um, not when it hit, no,
Oh, not when it hit?
no.
What, was there a lot? Did y'all sustain a lot of damage?
Our roof got torn up and there was leaking in the house.
Ah,
So we we did get out of the house today. I'm currently at my uncle.
okay.
So and Eddie, my message to you
Hey,
was
sorry.
I know this was just a pop up work, but I did not expect to talk to you this soon at all.
What's up,
Yeah,
Lance?
Your message to me was congratulations on my win at fantasy football this last weekend, right,
no,
DJ?
no. Well, yeah. But it was that I was after telling him I didn't know when I would be back on the live with you guys at all. So
Are they
yeah,
okay, Coyote? Sorry, DJ.
Sub Slipper
yeah,
Barbecue. Good to see you.
yeah. But guys, thank you for all the well wishes. Don't act like you won't have phone. I talked I talked to Golf House Granny and he told me that you were Rose DJ Rose. Yeah. So yeah, I know the truth. Don't act like it's any different. But yeah,
Well,
it's good to be up here with you.
What's
And
up,
I
Josie?
will say on topic, I am sorry about what happened to you tonight,
yeah.
but that's all I can.
Hey, DJ, did you win this last weekend?
This
Yes.
last
Yeah.
week, yes, I won 3-0
So
to
you undefeated.
everyone and two, and I know I'm the only one that had a game yesterday, but I am currently ahead in points.
We'll see, DJ. We'll see. Wait, we play this week, don't we? Me and you.
Yeah.
So, guys, just to let you know, I'm going to beat DJ at fantasy football this week.
No, you're not. I mean, you did not have a game yesterday, but I did. So,
What's up, Josh?
Sorry, I swallowed my dip.
Gary knows that feeling.
Just
Hey,
sitting there
Skipper.
listening.
yes, I will be.
How you
Hey,
doing?
Skipper. How you doing, buddy?
I'm
I
just
remember when all that crap went down, and
Hey,
he came up there on the
Newman.
Wendy's panel and went off, and she was hot.
Yeah.
She was upset, and then she got pissed, and it just had a big old mess. I don't know. Anyway, I had a whole lot to say earlier. I can't remember what it is now because I didn't reading all these freaking comments and chats, and you're ignoring the lovely Miss Jamie, so you're probably getting your ass kicked tonight for that one. She's posted a lot of good stuff in here. I've been trying to get attention. I'm like, boop, 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 boop. And you just keep on keeping on. You sound like Belt Loop now, the way you're rambling.
I hope I do.
Love you, Gary.
I hope I do. Yeah. Say Jimmy.
Rob, Zombie Prepper, what's up, brother?
Hey, Pineapple. How you doing? Thanks for coming in.
Yes, he is.
Hey, Skipper. How's it going, brother?
just fine, thanks. I'm just gonna get into a nicer area.
All right. Hey, Frank. How you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in.
Yeah,
Pineapple.
Wendy has stuck with it.
If any of y'all just joining, y'all kind of missed my rank. Ah, there you go. I told you it's much better, ain't it?
Yes, sir.
I told you. If any of y'all are just joining, you may want to go back and later on and watch the first half of the first 15, 20, 25 minutes of this live because I explained everything that was going on. Nicer, meaning clothing. So that way y'all know what's going on, who it's about, what exactly it was about, and everything else. But I tried to just leave it alone, go about it. And some people you can't do that. And one of the things after we talked on the porch, one of the last things that Les asked me.
I'm not. Sorry,
not a problem. One of the last things that Les asked me, he goes, "Hey, can you do me a favor? Don't talk to anybody about me. Don't say anything about me to anybody, or anything else." And the only reason I can figure that he would ask that was because he didn't want to get caught in lies that he's told other people about, or to people about other people and stuff like that. So I was going to say that earlier, but that's the only reason I can figure it because y'all can talk about me all you want. Make sure you talk me good. Talk good about. Hey, check out Devil Dog and Belt Loops.
No, I'm not. No.
Riches, what are you doing?
I'm trying to check them rosy cheeks.
No, they're not talking about me. They're talking about DJ.
Oh, my bad.
DJ is blushing now. He's covering his eyes and everything.
Get me off.
Yeah, that was Rich and everything giving him a hard time. Rich and somebody else. Wendy, Southern Sonogram.
I ain't drunk.
I didn't remember her name. I don't know why.
No, I don't get into drama. I don't. I keep myself out of drama. This is the first time, and it wasn't drama. It was just letting everyone know about somebody, what he does to people. and you can make your own decisions. That's why I put the disclaimer on here about drama, for one. And number two, I don't want nobody to be blindsided and say, well, why didn't
I
so-and-so
was, Cliff. I was.
why didn't
Yeah.
so-and-so tell me about him? Why? And you can ask several people that I've mentioned. You know, you can ask Kelly's Corner, or Southern Boy Prepper, or Sammy Godwin, or Nunya Texas on the back 20, or even now, I don't know about Nothing Edited because she don't like me, but I'm sure I know he has said bad things about her, and we even have texts of it, and I'm sure he said bad things about me to her. But you can ask these people, hey, Backlash, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for coming in.
Did you say hey to Mark Kratz or CNC?
Oh, hey, Mark Kratz and CNC Farm. No, I did not see.
Hey,
see them.
CNC, I'm missing all these. I can't keep up with my stupid phone.
Yeah, guys.
Hey, Josh, you want me to put slow-mo on for you?
Yeah.
Hey, everyone in the chat, close your eyes real quick.
Hey, Cobalt 66, how you doing? Misha Lee, thanks for coming in.
Alone. Come here.
Better yet, Eddie, I'll do this.
Yeah, well.
So, yeah.
He has, and I will tell you all this, he has talked bad about Nothing Edited to us, and then the next day he goes out to eat with her. So I do know that. Hey, Skipper, what's up now?
I don't want to sound like I'm from the 1700s, but there's nothing more sorely felt than an imputation against one's honor. When someone says something against somebody else that's negative or derogatory, it's a vexation to the spirit. There's no need for it. It's people. It's a flaw. People should not have to build themselves up at the expense of somebody else, and that's something I firmly believe in.
Yeah,
I agree. And like I said, I had put up with a lot of it. And when he claimed the stolen valor, that's what pushed me over the edge.
It would me too.
And that's why I called him over to talk it out. And I told him that, I called him out on all his lies to me and everything else. And I told him that pushed me over the edge. And he said, I'm sorry, I probably shouldn't have did that, blah, 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 because he was never in the Marine Corps. He didn't even join and drop out during boot camp without earning the title. He was never in. And one of his excuses was, well, I have family that are in the Marine Corps that was in the Marines or whatever. That ain't you. And you claim that you were in the Marine Corps. And so I even didn't bring any of that up. That's happened, 3 weeks ago, a month ago, something like that. And I didn't bring up any of this. I left it alone. And I was going to leave it alone up until tonight. When he tried to accuse me of stuff and he blocked me from someone else's channel and everything else.
Not right.
Wasn't that fancy?
He was a mod there and I wasn't.
Wasn't that fancy what Skipper said? Good words, brother.
Yeah, I didn't understand half of it.
I'm trying to make you feel better. How about something nice to look at?
I'm not that educated.
Yeah,
that is freaking cool. Hey, Nets, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Not a problem, Nets. I was with you till the very end. What did Auslander say now? Yeah, exactly, Vanessa.
There, a little bit of good feelings before Remembrance Day.
Now, I'll tell you what. I understand that he has some friends that I have only seen one or two. Hey, Danny, how you doing? I guess she's in here. I didn't see her, but I seen somebody say hey to Danny Days. Hey, Danny Days. Thanks for coming in. But here's the thing. I know I've seen MEH before, Meme or whatever, but it kind of upset me. It upset me them calling me a devil mutt and stuff like that, because it wasn't in fun. It was meant to be derogatory, which I don't care, but that's just another thing that kind of pushed at me a little bit, is because of what was going on, because they have no idea whatsoever of what's happened between me and him and everything else. So to take sides and be ignorant of the facts, that's what kind of got to me. You're you're going to call me a devil mutt because I guess you're subscribed to him and know him and don't know me. But it ain't like I go into a lot. And I told him, I said, this ain't the place for it. I said, but you started it. And so you want to do it here, we'll do it here. And then he blocked me. So,
You know, there's certain things that can be said that we can tolerate. For instance, back in my youth, someone called me a grunt. And I took it as a compliment. He says, "Do you understand what that means?" And I said, "Yeah, I'm a leg. I'm a combat soldier that's on the ground." He says, "No, you're a government reject unfit for naval training." Well, I was not impressed.
Look at the Flyboys in here tonight. There's Webb's Webb, there's Tennessee, there's Mark Kratz.
Oh, I don't even count them. Their idea of digging in is a hotel room.
Now, here's the thing. Honestly, any of those guys, Tennessee, Mark Kratz, or anything else, can call me a devil mutt, and it don't affect me whatsoever. Because
exactly
that. It was somebody not knowing me, taking sides, and being ignorant of the facts and everything, especially when he started it, and I'm trying to tell people how he is, and them, going on me. That's
go over.
By the way, you see this red outfit I'm wearing here? This is the Regimental Association, but the RED, it's Red Friday, stands for Remember Everyone Deployed. And we always wear red on Fridays.
Hey, Froggy, how you doing? Thanks for coming in. Yeah, Aquarius. He did that, and that's what. But even with him doing the stolen valor, I talked to him as a man on my front porch, sitting down at my patio, on my patio table. Okay, and I sat there and tried to work it out, because if I got something to say, I'm going to say it to your face. I'm not going to talk behind your back bad about you or anything else that I won't say to your face. And so I thought we had it all worked out and everything else, And then he goes and pulls other stuff and tries to make it look like, there's people that are against him and doing stuff, wronging him and everything else, when he's the one, and I wanted him. I'm like, come out and say my name. Come out and say it. You're hiding behind a moderator status, and you're freaking blocking me because of something that doesn't even have to do with that. I wasn't going in there and being a troll or anything else. I wasn't going in there and writing stupid stuff or anything else. And then I shared the link out, the live out. And then right after that, you blocked me. And then whenever I come back, I let everybody know that you blocked me and what was the reason you blocked me. And then time me out, not block me. But then you block me so people can't hear or see what I'm saying. And because my wife went back and she couldn't see, nobody could see any comments that I typed in, which I typed in a lot. But I mean,
Well, you got a lot to say.
Yeah.
That was a really good dig. Thanks, Gary.
Say your work.
I appreciate that, Cindy. But I have a lot of friends on here. You go into my lives, there's between 20 to 40 some consistently, and I have 860 some subscribers. You go into his lives with like 6,000 whatever that he has, and there's maybe 9 to 14 people in his lives. So do the math. Honestly, I'm not saying y'all don't have to come into my lives no more, but
Yeah.
Anybody else want to come up on panel? You're more than welcome. Anybody want to talk? Say something.
I've been trying to come up with new ways of getting people in my live streams, and one of the ways I would like to do is I'm going to go back in time a little bit before we became so politically correct. And I'm going to get myself 10 or 12 beautiful looking women in bikinis that are going to make poses in such a way where I can insert a coin showing the reverse and obverse and teach numismatics with babes holding the coins.
I like it. I'll be there.
See? Exactly. you need a hook.
Oh yeah. Lone Star Pioneering has definitely bought subs. We have seen it. We have looked at Social Blade, and on top of that, one of the people he paid, the payment did not go through, and the guy said in one of his videos he posted as a comment that he had problems processing the card, and it was a Buy Me Subs channel, and Les deleted that real quick, but not before I got a screenshot. Well, my wife got a screenshot of it.
Now, I do come into your live sometimes, Skipper.
He knows I do.
Oh yeah.
Whenever I see him, and even though I'm not paying attention to everything he says, because I'll be running 3 or 4 lives at the same time, I'm in there giving him watch hours and credit and everything else.
Yeah, I do the same thing. As you noticed, we wander through.
I mean, you have to. If you're subscribed to that many channels, you have to run multiple lives to give people credit.
Exactly.
I would be looking a lot harder for it though if you got some babes in bikinis though.
See, I knew Gary would like that. Oh yeah, DJ likes that idea too.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay, give me a second.
DJ, there ain't nothing wrong with being attracted to a pretty lady.
I know it's not good, but
all right. Hold on one second.
They named to that because
okay.
That wouldn't make me click on video until
okay. Let me say something. Let me say something here real quick. Jeffrey Allen, Social Blade has you rated as a B negative. Your subs within the last 30 days is 37, down 56%. Your estimated monthly earnings, even though you're not monetized, would be $1 to $14 a month. On 9/24/22, you lost 5 subs. On 25, you lost 1. On 26 and 27, you did not gain, you did not lose. On the 28th, you gained 7. On the 29th, you gained 4. And on the 30th, you gained 5. Your video views, it tells me on the 24th, you had plus 11. On the, let's see, that's when you lost a subscriber. On the 25th, it said you had negative 14. 26, 1. 27, 26. 28, 274. 29th, 655, and the 30th, 456. It has view more on Social Blade. I can go on and on, but when you see somebody's number jump within hours, it's Social Blade. It's free. When you see him jump 300 subs in less than an hour, and then another 600 subs in the next hour, and they haven't put out any content either. They haven't put out a short that goes viral or anything else. There's only one way that they've done that, and that's to buy subs.
Yeah.
This Social Blade you brought up, though, it's the first time I've heard of it.
Well, I can share my screen and show you.
Yeah. If you look at my Social Blade and you get a
okay, I'll bring up DJs.
I would say if there's a reason for it, I could understand it. But if there ain't no reason for it, hey, he's rated higher than I am. I'm just a C plus, or at least I was the last time I looked at it. I don't think it's changed even. See,
okay,
20.
Here's DJ's.
Oh, Mark, you're getting close, man.
Let me make it bigger.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Devil Dog. I'm gonna have to change it off of here and put it on Mark.
What?
He's 22 hours away from.
Oh, that's fine. Who is? Kratz?
Mark Kratz.
Okay, let me put him on one too. Here's DJ Social Blade though, rated a B minus. If he was monetized, he'd make $1 to $14. There's his sub counts on the 24th, -5, 25th, -1. He didn't gain or lose on the 26th or 27th. On the 28th, he added 7. On the 29th, he gained 4. And on the 30th, he gained 5. Wait, hold on. This ain't DJ's, I don't think. Give me a second.
Yeah.
Hey, Mark.
Okay.
Mark, do you have a master playlist? I'm just asking, in case there's one I can look for that has even more in it. That's pretty cool. Solar oven. One of these days, I'm going to get me one of them bad boys. But I recommend everybody that's trying to get, monetized to get a master playlist. Just include everything. It's real easy if you go to content and click on that thing on the left, up there at the top, little block, and then just click on add to and create a master playlist if you ain't got one already.
See right there how I did that on Social Blade?
Yeah.
This is DJ's right here. And you can see his total subscriber counts and everything else. Hold on, I'm trying to bring Mark Kratz up. Go ahead and talk.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's free at Social Blade. And it
Oh,
tells you
lazies are here.
it's attached like when you download it. I mean, you can pay for a premium account or whatever, but see, it's right there. You have your customized channel, your managed videos, and your Social Blade.
All right, guys, I will talk to you later. Have a good night.
All right, DJ, have a good one, brother.
Take care, brother.
You too.
Okay, I tell you what, Devil Dog, you mind me showing them the easiest way to make a?
No, I don't care.
All right, I'll show y'all real quick for anybody that doesn't have one, how to create a master playlist as easy peasy. All right, let's see here. Let me open up a new screen and. All right, now this is just from your, and I'm not going to say go through and click on each one.
Rusty bent, but not broken.
Yeah, but we'll start from here, just since everybody's familiar with this screen. Go up to your little icon or picture, whatever. Click on where it says YouTube Studio. All right, once you go to the YouTube Studio, it's going to bring this up, and you're going to click on content. Once you click on content, see this little button right here? Hopefully y'all see that. Click on that, and it brings up like another list. And then it says add to playlist. And since, I'm going to take $5 words off of here. No, but I am going to click on master playlist. And every one of these, every one of these on here is going to add it to it.
But the thing is that all regular videos or shorts too?
That's all videos. And before you say it, let me address it. Before you say it, let me address it. Yes, if they go to a playlist and they play a short, it counts. I know you're going to say it doesn't, but it does.
I'm not going to say it don't. I'm not going to say it don't.
Never mind. It does include shorts, and truthfully, shorts ain't exactly, it's not like that's going to add a lot of time, but 4 of them, that's a minute. So, but only thing I'm trying to do is save you time. Now, once you go through that, now that's only 30 of them. So if you want to go to the next level, you click on the next page, and truthfully, you can go through, I guess, and just add it to 50. That way it covers more at the same time. And you go back up to the top and just click on video, it brings that up again. And then you click on, master playlist, which right there, you got to make sure you click on it. Now, if you don't have a master playlist and you've got individual playlist, that's okay. But go through and click on new playlist and then create, you can create a new playlist like Devil Dog. I'm just using this as an example because I ain't going to create it. All right.
See, here's the thing.
Ordinarily, you could create, but in this case, I'm
if you're looking for watch hours, though, you want to make every single freaking thing you have that has hours on it under the master playlist, because then somebody ain't gonna run it for 3 hours and your playlist be done. They can run it and it may run for days.
But that's all you got to do. I mean, that's as simple as it gets, and it's as easy as it gets. And there ain't no reason whatsoever not to go through and create a master playlist when you're looking for hours.
Well, not only Nitro, not only that you don't get watch time reviews from the subs, but when YouTube does go through, they're not going to come back and watch your content at any point in time. And when YouTube goes and does a wipe, they're wiping out people that has not visited your channel or anything else. Now, that don't always, I mean, they do that to people that do watch your channel as well, but those subscribers that watched your video one time and then never came back to it are definitely going to get wiped. And then you bought subscribers, and then you complain that hey, GT Junior Grows Alaska, thanks for coming in. And he said, thank you, Gary, for showing him that.
Yeah, so I was saying he's welcome. Redbird, what about the ones with copyright claims? Well, they don't pay any attention to whether or not you have a copyright claim or whatever up until you get monetized. That's the only time they ever pay attention.
Mark, the shorts, I read this as well, Mark. The shorts do not count if you click on the actual short video. If it's in a playlist, then the shorts watch hours count. Now, a short, you're only going to get a minute per short or whatever, but in a playlist, it counts as long as they do not directly click on a shorts video or go into the shorts tab and watch shorts like that. Hey, Stacy Bolster Blades, thanks for coming in.
Really, isn't it? When you really think about it, it's a matter of using a little bit of your own common sense and discretion to avoid copyright claims. There's lots of free stuff out there. Be careful.
Well, I can also tell you, since I've become monetized, that there are a few that say because of subject matter, they will be listed as questionable as far as whether or not soft hits or soft strikes. Well, I know that I've been able to edit most of mine to eliminate the copyrighted material, but there are a couple of them that because of the subject matter, and I'm assuming that some of those, because I've mentioned pew-pews or, something is possible, every now and then we get, into a discussion about, that may be slightly controversial. And so, it is what it is. And there are a couple of videos that I have that are limited suitability, I think they call it, for being monetized. So
just to let anybody that's new, somebody asked me a question, anybody that's new that came in, I went on a rant at the very first part of this video. You can always go back and see what happened, who I'm talking about, and the truth according to me, which I'm not trying to lie about anything or hide anything or anything else, but that is exactly how me, my wife, and several other people that have been done has seen it. And you make your own decision. You base your own decision up on it. Don't take my word for it, and stuff. But he has lied, and I've caught him in his lies. I've called him out on his lies and everything else. And if you ask him, he's probably going to lie then too. I mean, you can't change the stripes of a cat or something like that. What's the saying? What's a good saying about spots on a leopard? I don't know.
I don't know, but I will say this, just if you don't mind for me just 1 second, Devil Dog. Mark said he's had copyright claims on videos. He's used copyright free music. I don't know about that.
That is true. That is true. I've gotten copyright claims on supposedly copyright free music as well.
I tend not to have a lot of music in mine, so I guess I've never run across that. And then Brenda says she's had some issue with that because of music from a cruise, And
Hey, Bearded Eagle, thanks for coming in. How you doing? Also, Stacy Bolsterblade said I never get unsubbed from accounts, probably because I'm constantly on YouTube. You are a mod in a lot of channels, Stacy. What I've noticed as a mod too, if I'm always dropping the same links and everything, I'm always going to that channel to drop links. I don't really get dropped from YouTube, or they don't drop very many from me either. Occasionally they'll drop a couple, but usually because I'm at these people's pages so many times, dropping their links and stuff, they don't unsub me. And I'm assuming that's with a lot of mods, honestly, because they're always going to channels and dropping links and stuff.
Hey, Devil Dog.
Yeah.
Real quick question. Do you mind if I drop my link in here? Because I'm seeing some folks,
drop your link. Anybody can drop their link. Why am I going to stop you from dropping your link?
Okay, well, I got to find your chat thing. Because if I drop it in.
You want me to drop your link, Gary?
You can.
I'll drop your link. I'll drop your link. Watch. Gary spells Gary.
Does that do it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Right there it is.
I ain't seen it yet.
Yeah, it's right there. I'm looking in YouTube chat. It hasn't come in
There's no link
chat yet, but it is in YouTube chat. It says go check out Butlook 29.
Hey, if y'all get a wild pair and you feel like
Skipper, if I do Skipper, it does Skipper.
I ain't about to drop my britches, but I will.
Right
now that the Canadian fishing musicians in here,
okay,
I'll look at this guy. He's got consistent and interesting content.
Look, there's CFM as well.
You're going to see growth.
Well, it should be coming up.
I know
What's up, Nitro?
There's a lot of in here that hang out and like Devil Dog. He's on my channel pretty good bit. So if you want to see him, maybe you ought to come over to my channel from time to time. Just saying. How's that for a plug?
Rich is coming to play me some relaxing music and chill me out.
Yeah, I actually am.
Did that at the beginning of the stream.
I actually am. Yeah, I did come up to play a tune or two for you.
Oh,
I thought you might like that.
Tuning my guitar. I'm trying to learn.
Dulcet tones soothe the savage beast, and Devil Dog's as savage as I've ever seen him. So I'm gonna listen, but I'm gonna grab me some Arnold Palmer too.
All right, real quick before you do it, Rich, what's up, Nitro? How you doing, bud?
What's going on,
Good
Devil Dog?
I know Nitro came up here to add his wisdom.
Hey, Nitro's off.
I know he is.
I was just intrigued by the conversation of all the account you were talking about, doing the boosted and line subs. I always love those topics. I teach a lot of that on my channel, how all that works.
All right, we'll take a break here and put Rich up, and I'll mute everybody's mic while he's singing.
How's everybody doing today? So, Devil Dog, you can feel free to edit this out after I'm going to do a cover song.
I ain't worried about it.
But,
do what you want
what
man.
I'm saying is you can offer this. This is live. This is in your broadcast as it happens for your watchers. But after, if you need to, or later on the road, if you feel like you want to monetize the video, feel free to edit it out. I won't feel offended. I won't cry. So for those that don't know me, I'm the Canadian fisher musician, and I have some of these wild people on panel, Devil Dog, and I believe Belt Loop. Hopefully we'll make it tomorrow morning for the membership live concert that will be happening. And Devil Dog, I know, does a better job than I do. I play the music. He does a way better job selling me, so he may be able to fill people in after. But this is Mary Jane, Last Dance from Tom Petty. She grew up in the Indiana town of a good-looking mama. She never was around, but she grew up tall and she grew up right. Them Indiana boys and them Indiana nights. She moved down here at the age of 18. She blew the boys of Wales more than they seen. And I was introduced, but to keep this knot grooving, she said, I dig you, baby, but you gotta keep moving on. Keep moving on. Keep moving on, yeah. Keep moving on. Last dance with Mary Jane. One more time to kill the pain. I feel summer creeping in and I'm tired of this town again. Well, I don't know, but I've been told you never slow down, you never grow old. Tired of screwing up, tired of this town, tired of going south, tired of this town. Don't mind my, oh hell yes, gotta put on that party dress. Buy me a drink, sing me a song, take me as I come, cause I ain't staying long. And last dance with Mary Jane, one more time to kill the pain. I feel summer creeping in and I'm tired of this town again. There's pigeons down on the market square. She's standing in her underwear, looking down from the hotel room. The nightfall, I'll be coming soon. Don't mind my, oh hell yeah, you gotta put on that party dress. It's too cold to cry when I woke up alone. I hit my last number and I woke up alone. And last dance with Mary Jane, one more time to kill the pain. I feel summer creeping in and I'm tired of this town again. Just get my breath back.
Oh, cool.
Okay. All right, take a break, Rich, for 1 second. Okay, guys, let me do something real quick. I am going to tell you tomorrow at 11 a.m., Rich is having his first members only concert. Only members. If you see right here, he's going to have some guest stars, Al Sanchez. And is she going to be there, Rich?
Yes, Olive will be there as well, and she is also bringing up her co-host with her, Julia Florence, and she has, I think, 9 or 11,000 subscribers. She does a panel as well with music, has a really big following, so she's going to be coming up there with Olive through the presentation, and they're both going to like do this presentation together as well. So it's going to be super cool.
So, guys, if you know anywhere you can go to a concert for $5, okay, you be my guest and go there. But this is going to be his first ever members only concert. If you see right there,
Thanks,
he put in
everybody.
our members, and this is a good tip for any of y'all that are already monetized, Gary, or anything else. Put a little tab in there of your members. Thank you, channel members, and it has me, Sandy Toes. And there's Belt Loop, and I can't see. There's Grandma Ducky and
Lex,
Lex
Webb,
and Ralph Webb's Web and Daz,
Godwin Honey,
Darren
Jen A.
Barrett and Godwin Honey. So see, guys, yeah, exactly. Well, I don't even know if you can hardly get a $5 combo meal, but you'll be able to go in there, hear Rich, and hear a couple other guest artists. And he's planning on doing these once or twice a month for his members only. And it's only $5. You can go to the membership. but it's tomorrow at. Oh, wrong
Thanks,
screen.
Rusty.
No,
It is. It's
let me.
tomorrow. Hold on, let me finish. It's
Okay,
tomorrow.
go ahead, hurry up.
It's in 11 hours from now, October 1st at 11 a.m. is his first members only concert, guys. Y'all don't want to miss it if you can afford it. Now he's not leaving his regular subscribers out. In a couple of weeks or something like that, I don't know when he plans to do it. He is going to release the concert to the public to be watched, but you won't be there live. You won't be able to interact or anything else because it'll be a previously recorded concert and stuff like that. So y'all need to go to and I'm going to drop his link again to go there and subscribe to his channel to be there. It's going to be awesome. And you can say that you attended Rich's first live concert on here. And so there it is. There's his link. Only $5. You can't lose. You can't go to the movies. You can't get any other kind of entertainment. And I'm assuming it's going to last a while. It's going to be like a regular concert, and you can interact and everything else. And he'll be driving up in his Cadillac right there.
Yeah.
So guys, it's honestly a no-lose situation. Okay, Gary, go ahead.
What you need to do. Here's what you need to do. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna shoot it to you straight. Now quit that. Y'all behave for a minute. I'm talking. Now, what you need to do is you need to go to the store and go get you some goobers or some, some of them Red Hots or, some candy bars, something, maybe a couple of sodas and, you can't bring all that stuff into the concert theater, but you can bring it to this one. So, I guarantee you go through and go to the grocery store and pick you up some knickknacks and doodads and what have gobstoppers, to take it to the concert and get some for your lady too now. And then you sit down and crank up the dadgum concert, $5 get you the concert. You're going to spend more than that on your snacks. So just saying, do the right thing, hook it up. That's all I got to say. Well, Devil Dog's done scooted out with behind.
I'm here. I have one other thing to say, guys. Okay.
Get free.
Listen, I know some things about Rich that y'all don't. Okay. And one of the things is well, Rich knows it, but a lot of y'all don't. And I'm not going to tell his business or anything else. But if y'all go to the concert tomorrow, y'all like the concert, y'all want some of his music, don't please send him. You can buy his music. Okay. It's not on YouTube, but you can buy his music and stuff. And he does have a PayPal account too. Okay. And if you feel like tipping him or helping him out in any way, this ain't a money thing for me or anything else. And Rich didn't ask me to do this. Rich don't even know it or anything else. But tomorrow, after you see his concert, if you want to buy some of his music or all of his music, and he has a whole lot of originals that he hasn't even released or put out or anything else, but he can tell you more on where to find that, where to buy them, or if you make some kind of arrangements to PayPal him some money, or if you want to just tip him and PayPal him. Guys, do it. I support great people. I've become members of great people's channels and everything else. And well, sometimes not so great. Ain't that right, Gary? But I support them because they're my friends.
So
I'm a member of Gary's because he's my friend. Blah, 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 blah.
I don't know if you talking about me or Les. Was I
talking
muted
about you? Golly.
Okay.
Oh my God. What's up, Froggy? How you doing, buddy?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Good to see you. So you saying my channel's not so great, Devil Dog? Is that what you said?
No, I didn't say that. I did not say that. I might.
Some of them not so great.
He has to do with your chair.
No, I ain't got nothing. I love Gary to death. I support him. I think he's a great guy and everything else. And I am a member of his channel because he is my friend. I love his content and I love him. And I'm not saying nothing. Rich, you ready for another song?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. Sure.
We'll be right back and talk to you in a minute, Froggy.
I'll play a. So one thing I'll add that also is included, not only, but and I appreciate all the kind words that everybody's said on panel for me. But one thing I'll add is that I have channel perks included. It's not just the music is definitely the core intention of my channel, but I also have channel perks included for that, and the music is included. So if people like an original song that I've played, of course a cover song can't be. Unless you're okay with that being on your channel, but I don't mind original music being shared with people on channel membership sites, no matter what level you are. So let's play an original. This is a shout out to Devil Dog. I can hear somebody kind of going with a microphone. 6:30 in the morning, balloons are calling. Well, the sun heats up my face. The waves are crashing, heartbeats are smashing. Can it truly be a better moment than this? Walking down the shoreline, I couldn't help but pay mind to the beauty of a moment like this. Craving the tidelines, fishing the shorelines. Can a moment get any more bliss? My gears in place, the sun's on my face. There's only one thing left, and fishing the great outdoors. If I ain't fishing, I'll be missing my fishing. Then the wonder is explore. The feeling, the fire, commitment, desire to keep moving on. Through all the obstacles, wading through the depths of nature's flaws, just for a moment like this. What I wouldn't do just to make this moment through and through. If I'm not fishing, I want it to be true. There's nothing like the bite fish until the evening light, then turning on the headlights and the moments best shared with you. My gear's in place, the sun's on my face. There's only one thing left, then fishing the great outdoors. If I ain't fishing, I'll be missing my fishing. Then no wonder to explore. Ooh, I'm fishing. Ooh, ooh, ooh. There you go, Devil Dog. Just for you, buddy. Golf Course
right.
Granny, you'll have to go back to the beginning. It starts right from fresh.
All right, Froggy, what's up, buddy?
Not too much. Just wanted to come up and say hi to everybody. Been a while since I've been on the channel.
Yeah,
Been in
I
and out
know.
of the hospital a lot, so I haven't been able to go on the live. So good to be home.
Yeah, because I noticed in the knife community they hadn't seen you in a while either. Because when you were back there the other day, I don't know. I think it was either Grumpy's or Eonans or something like that. They said, "Hey, man, haven't seen you in a while. Is everything okay?"
I got a few things going on. I got supraventricular tachycardia, which they're working on now. bicuspid valve, aortic stenosis, possibly AFib. So we're working on figuring all that out.
All right. I don't know what none of that is, except it has to do with the heart.
With the heart.
It's just not good things with the heart, basically.
Apparently, they can rebuild you.
Yes, yes, they can.
You could be the $6 million
They can
man
make
in the
you
next.
stronger. Faster.
Hey, Craig Cornfed Life, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you. But
You could be the next $6 million man.
no, welcome to the Dog Pound. Thanks for coming in. Boyce and Nina said they'll be praying for you, Froggy.
Appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you back, though, honestly, because it's kind of like you dropped off the face of the earth. You would, pop in my lives occasionally and leave comments on my videos, and then I hadn't seen you in forever up until, a week or so ago.
Yeah. Yep. So, that's what's been going on around here. Nothing too spectacular.
You okay, though? I mean, I know what you said, all that crap that was going on, but, I mean, is it prognosis?
I feel okay
good?
right now. I mean, it's a long haul type of situation,
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have our own, stuff, I mean, mine's not that bad, when you look back at it, diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, a lot of people have that, so, I mean, I just got to kind of take it as serious as I can, I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it's something that my dad had, and I've seen it, what could happen when you don't take care of it. I mean, he had 2 toes amputated, and then he had a below the knee amputation, and then he died fairly young, and in his 60s, I think, because of that. I think I'm pretty sure that's about how old he was. He was in his 60s.
That's unfair.
Yeah. So, but he didn't take care of it and stuff. I've tried to take care of it a whole lot more than he has, but I'm not perfect at it, but I try.
Well, good.
Yeah, but for all of y'all coming in, the rant and everything, the title of the initial pop-up listed was basically, if you want to stay far away from drama, don't come in here. But if you want to know the truth, what's going on, come in here and have a listen, decide for yourself, whatever. And then after I did the little rant and everything, then we've kind of tried to chill it out, mellow it out, freaking just chat with people. It wasn't a scheduled live, that's tomorrow. And we were on last night too, Gary. I mean, usually I try to get a break, but this, is just something.
No break for Devil Dog.
It was just something that happened. I wanted to get off my chest, and I want to let people know and everything else. So that's why I decided to do the live. And,
I don't know why you don't just go ahead and do basically an all day, every day live. You in lives every day anyhow.
No, I've been trying to stay out of them.
I know, but
a little bit. I mean, I don't want to totally, get rid of them. That don't look right. There we go.
Well, I know what it is. You every time I talk to you, you in at least 4 lives. So,
no, but I mean, I'm not on panel in 4 lives. I go there to support people, but I'm not like on, if somebody wants me on panel or something like that, I'll go up there a lot of times, or if I see somebody, or if I want to say something, and I don't want to be typed, or if I want to, whatever, I'll jump up. But
well, you do understand you're at 4 live.
Don't forget.
Do another 5. We're gonna have to change your name to Devil Cat.
No, that's already been said, Tennessee. I know you said it somewhere, probably. No, well, okay. If that's a serious question, Wick, you can leave a live on all day if you are on YouTube. If you're going through StreamYard, you have to cut it off before the 12-hour mark. We usually cut it off at 11:55 just to be safe, and then you can start another one after that.
Now we did one night, Devil Dog. We did. In fact, that's kind of a funny story. We were doing a live, and it was going pretty good. But we were still trying to accumulate hours. So for me to get my channel monetized so we could go over and focus on Devil Dog. And so we left a live running. And initially we put somebody else's, we put a video on of somebody else's master list. And then I got to thinking about it, and I thought that, well, that could be problematic because it's somebody else's material. So I got up out of bed, hopped out here, and just put on some of my old lives. Did a thing on that. And the trouble with that is people thought that I was live because it was showing me on my channel. And, well, we had folks get into the
Dave waited in the basement for like 30 minutes or more when he brought up he thought it was real. There's a lot of people that did that. They were talking over in chat and everything. But the thing is even that live, it did not pass 12 hours, Gary, because it was in StreamYard and it did not pass 12 hours. And the way I was understanding the way he was asking is, can you leave a live on all day? If you're on YouTube, yes. If you're on StreamYard and it goes over the 12-hour mark, it won't count the watch hours, that you've accumulated in that. So you have to shut it down before the 12-hour mark and start up another one.
It was a liar live.
Tweety is a hated bird around here.
Yeah.
No, Auslander. Quit. Devil put no. He said devil putty cat.
Well, we got a Tweety over here that's just mean.
Spicy.
Phil said it was a liar live.
They're like, the kicker is Gary isn't live right now. Like right now. We're just talking to a recording.
See, I will show y'all this just so because there's people in here, just so y'all know. And we don't send these out because these cost us money and everything else. We don't send the same one out to everybody. So the thing is on Gary's sticker, he's got two that kind of look similar. And it says Gary there, but that's his name, Belt Loop 29. Is the rooster.
I muted you. I meant to begify you.
The rooster right there is Tweety. Okay. It says Gary, but that's just Belt Loop 29, aka Gary. That rooster is Gary's rooster. Well, his wife, Tammy's rooster. That's Tweety. And Tweety is like Gary's arch nemesis. So that's one sticker. That's the Tweety before. Now, the other Belt Loop sticker that looks like it is that. And it says Belt Loop 29. But as you see there, the bucket has a picture of a rooster on it. And the bucket says Tweety, and it's fried chicken. So that's Tweety when Gary gets done with him. So there is a before and after of Tweety. So when you get Gary's sticker, you'll know which one you got, the before or the after.
That's
but
so fun.
It kind of confuses a lot of people because they don't know that Gary is the arch, or Tweety is the arch nemesis of Gary and stuff like that. Okay, you can unbigify me.
Okay, well, I figured if you wanted yourself unbigified, you'd unbigify yourself.
I did unbigify myself, and you bigified me again.
No, I hit the down, and you hit yourself back up.
No, sir. I hit it when I was big. No, sir. I hit it when I was big.
Yeah. Well, maybe we just hit it at the same time, and mine's the one that counted for going down, and yours the one that counted going up.
I doubt it. I think everybody heard me click first.
No, they heard mine first.
You never got that kind of arguing when you were in the Marines?
Well, Gary's...
Thank you, Nina.
Gary's not my superior officer there, Skipper. In the Marine Corps, we're taught to follow orders without question, but Gary's not my superior officer. He's my equivalent. He's my peer.
Well, there's some truth to that too.
The only superior officer I have besides God's probably my wife.
Yeah, y'all heard him when she told him he could not eat that pepper. at night
But
of that.
that's because I had already done a one chip challenge and she didn't know how it was going to affect me and everything else. She was just looking out for me, Gary.
Okay.
She knows I'm stubborn and everything else, so she slammed the door to get her point across.
And it worked.
Yeah, I did not eat the pepper that night.
When you ate that 5 million Scoville, I actually developed heartburn.
Hey, Jonesy's still at work. Oh, poor guy. He's been there all day.
Oh man.
It was potentially 4.7 million. He had one just as I'm a little OCD about that type of thing. It was he ate a Carolina Reaper, potential 2.2 million. He had 2 ghost peppers, potential 1 million apiece. That's 4.2 million. Then he added 2 habaneros, which are potential of 250,000 apiece, which accounts for $500,000. $500,000 and 4.2 is 4.7 million Scovilles. I'm sorry, I'm
Burnt flesh and no taste buds.
No,
well,
I got taste buds. I felt it, but
I don't know.
it wasn't. For one, there was a couple reasons I did it. Number one, I had to make sure that I wasn't going to be outdone by Gary. Okay, he ate a ghost pepper. Well, actually, he ate habaneros before, and that's when he screamed. And I don't understand this because when he ate the habaneros, he screamed like a little teenage girl. But then he ate the ghost pepper to be better than Carnegie, a guy that he works with, a friend of his, because Carnegie ate it and lasted. How long did he last, Gary?
1 minute and 5 seconds.
Okay, Carnegie lasted 1 minute 5 seconds without gulping down milk. Okay, and then so that night Gary had the best Carnegie, and he went 1.5 minutes without drinking anything, any milk or anything. But when he ate that ghost pepper after the habaneros, and the ghost pepper's hotter than the habaneros, he did it like a champ. He didn't scream or anything else. He sat there. Now you looked in his face and you could tell it was affecting him, but he didn't scream like he did before. I thought he was going to scream like he did with the habaneros, and I think he did it because Carnegie didn't scream. Okay, so he had to make sure. So
Well,
yeah, he was breathing like that, and then. So because of that, I had to best Gary, and I had to set a mark to where I didn't think Gary would beat it. And so that's one of the reasons I did it.
But I have a question though. I have one question related to this issue topic. I mean, there was a middle part to this details too. Like you'd went into the one chip challenge and ended up with a tie. Is that correct? Do you think maybe that might have fueled you, just a little bit to go a little further as well, to be like, well,
Well,
two people
if we tied, that's fine, but try this.
Well, two people fell out of the one chip challenge.
Yeah.
And if Al wants to do what I did, he's more than welcome to, because Al cut his tongue or blist, or what are they called? Veins busted or something like that. And he took a little sip of water to wash out the blood or whatever. Yeah. And I didn't touch anything. Now the agreement beforehand was that you could drink water if you needed to or whatever, because I'm a big drinker. I'm diabetic and I drink a lot anyways. But I didn't drink anything till after the hour mark, and then I made Al drink first and everything else before I took a drink. But the one chip challenge wasn't nothing compared to the real stuff, and in my opinion, and it's because the real stuff had oils. The one chip challenge didn't. It was dry and everything else.
From what I've heard, the hardest part about the one chip challenge is the actual overall taste of the chip.
Yeah, it tastes like.
That's what I've heard. I've watched quite a few videos now ever since I've shown such an interest in your spicy challenge. YouTube's just loaded my wall with I don't know if you guys noticed that. Obviously that's how it works, right? As you like things,
sure
you get shown things, but
it was like tasted like a stale Triscuit cardboard.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people said. There's I can handle the spice, but the chip makes me want to drink something right away. You know what I mean?
It wasn't a tasty thing. It wasn't good. At least the ghost pepper that I ate tasted a little bit good and stuff. But then So, and I was gonna do 2 Carolina Reapers, but after that second ghost pepper, after the Carolina Reaper, the ghost pepper, the 2 habaneros, and then another ghost pepper, that second ghost pepper hit me hard, and I don't know if it was because was continuously eating it or whatever.
Sure.
And it wasn't the heat or anything that I couldn't deal with. It was my stomach started. Well, the second one, you could tell I stood up. I was, breathing kind of hard. It was getting me, but I still overcame all that. But then my stomach started swimming. So I'm like, decided, nah, I'm done. I've done enough, that. So I didn't do the second Carolina Reaper.
Well, there's something that he ain't telling y'all. Or at least
replay.
No, there's nothing to do with the replay.
What am I forgetting?
Well, one thing that you hadn't told them yet, at least that I hadn't heard you tell them, is that one of the reasons why you did it that night. Yes, you were bound and determined to set some kind of a statement that I wasn't about to follow up on, because Lord knows I'm pretty stubborn. I get that. And, and good and well, there was no way I was about to eat Carolina Reaper, two ghost peppers and 2 habaneros. That wasn't going to happen. But also, it was the fact that, and this is the part you neglected to mention, that those peppers, if you didn't do something with them, was going to, just have to be for seed or something.
Yeah.
They were getting to where they were about to go past their prime.
Well, yeah, they had some fuzz on them that I wiped off or rinsed off and stuff like that. But
you know what? You guys should do the world's worst food challenge. Instead of just going like the atypical, fermented herring or the death nut or the bloody chips and all that stuff, here's what you do. Everybody gets a blender.
Good night, Mark.
Then you pick off a can of fermented herring, pour it in there. Then you put in your death nuts. Then you put in durian fruit. And then you add your bloody Paco chips. And you blend it all together in a horrible looking shake. And you've got to consume that.
Yeah. Well, Southern Boy Prepper said death sauce, Eddie. Well, that's the thing. Okay, I haven't opened it yet, but I got some Marine Corps sauce that Gary sent me, and I have to do a mail call on that. And I have some death sauce that Southern Boy Prepper, and his son eats a lot of hot stuff and tried a lot of stuff, Carolina Reapers and everything else. And he said that death sauce that he has was the hottest sauce he's ever eaten. Okay. Now I have it back here. I'm waiting, and I'm gonna do it. But here's the thing. When I opened the box and was looking at the bottle and everything else, even though it was unopened and everything, I think there was some residual on that bottle of hot sauce, because I wiped my nose or whatever like that, and my nose started burning. Okay. And I went, and the only thing that I touched was that bottle. So I went and I washed my hands and everything else, and I was on Alive or whatever else. And I guess I wiped my eye and, rubbed my eye, and my eye started burning. So I know that sauce that he sent me is going to be hot. So, but y'all can be looking out for that, because eventually I will do that hot sauce. He told me to only do a teaspoon of it or whatever. And I don't know if I should just put it in a teaspoon and drink it, or if I should put it on some food, or I don't know what the rules are on that stuff.
What's this one from
Don't
Barbecue
chug the
Mike's?
bottle.
Barbecue Mike says, try putting hot peppers in a blender and then try to breathe in the kitchen challenge.
I don't know.
I'm
Never
not
heard
sure
of
what
it.
the kitchen challenge is. Yeah.
I don't know why I'm getting thrown into all these challenges now.
Because you do them.
It ain't like I'm. It ain't like I'm Gary trying to get an ice cream sponsorship. I'm not trying to get no hot sauce or hot pepper sponsorship or anything like that.
By the way, Haagen-Dazs, if you're out there, come see me. Just saying.
Good night, Rusty. Thanks for coming in, man. If y'all that come in haven't seen it, check out the beginning of this video when you get time or whatever, and it'll explain to you what this pop-up was about. I don't know what lamb fries are.
I'm pretty sure that's the same thing as mountain oysters, but I could be wrong.
We'll end this in about 6 minutes, and we'll do a 2-hour pop-up. You know.
Oh, prairie oysters are a little big.
Why would I want to eat TF? How you doing? Nice. Thanks for coming in. Why would I want to eat Rocky Mountain oysters or do all this
they're
stuff?
really popular out here.
They're not bad.
Well, good. I hope y'all enjoy them.
Hey, Devil Dog, do you want to go on a rant for the last 5 minutes?
No, I've done my rant. It's over. Hey, Jonesy. How you doing, buddy? How long you got left, Jonesy?
I'm going. 2 hours and 15 minutes, and then there's an hour of packing all the stuff up.
Oh wow!
So, the joy.
It's been a nice. It's
All
been
right,
a nice
Des,
day
have
of
a
sitting
good
in
night.
the car and watching you guys.
You know, back
Thanks
in
for
Y2K, I was with the
Yeah.
commissionaires, and I was on roving patrol out near the oil refineries, and we were waiting for the Y2K bug to hit and everything to black out, and the world to stop,
Yeah.
the whole 9 yards. And my partner, who was the sergeant, was sitting next to me. I pulled out my bag, and inside the bag, I had all the fixings because it was New Year's Eve. I had the party
night,
poppers and the banners and the hats and a big spread of food. And he's going, "What's going on?" We put on the Christmas music, and the police drove by, and our security car was rocking back and forth. It was awesome. Much better than just staring at that road that poor Jonesy's looking at.
Man, you
He's looking at all the pretty vehicles.
Thanks, mate. You partied like 1999.
Yeah, that's exactly what we did.
Here comes the blue car coming out now is the police car. Police recruitment car, the blue one. Look,
Oh, that one right there that's the turned right there? Yeah.
Yep.
Looks like he's in a rush.
Oh, anyway, that's it.
Have a good night, Southern boy.
They're all.
Night, Southern boy.
What time you going live, Rich?
I will be on my time. It's 12, but for the majority of Central Time and the States, it'll be 11.
How many hours from now?
Well, about
I don't
10.
know, 11,
Whoa,
10
10
hours,
hours
something
and
like
14
that.
minutes.
I've been my schedule. I'll be honest with you, you know, and I'm sure a lot of other people can relate to this. Devil Dog has been keeping me up all night. You know what I mean? So, my schedule has been related to this new up and down thing. So I got some pretty good sleep today. I'm gonna do some more practicing tonight, get about 6 hours of sleep, and get up.
It's in 11 hours.
Yeah.
October 1st at 11 a.m. Central Time, and right now it's almost 12, so it's 11 hours and.
I even got my boss there. He's on a pretty big job site, and he called me up tonight, and he says, he goes, you got that concert tomorrow, eh? And I says, yeah. He goes, oh, I got some buddies that are gonna come over. When we're working, he's gonna crank his stereo system in his car and stuff through the whole broadcast, and play it on this job site. So it should be interesting. I hope. Fingers crossed that the technology and everything comes to play, and my internet is good. I mean, either way, the entertainment's going to be awesome. But I like the sound to be as best quality as I can.
It's grand final day here too today.
It's
so, Parramatta. It's the grand final in the NRL. So it's the NRL, the rugby league.
Okay.
Parramatta play Penrith, so that's on tonight, my time, in a few hours.
So does it work out the same amount of hours away for Radio Jonesy as well? Because I know, like, he was curious about that. Like, is it the same distance time, 11 hours?
Yeah, it'll be 2 a.m. for him.
Yeah.
Holy.
2 in the morning.
At 11, yeah.
I'll get up for you, buddy.
I appreciate that, man.
I'll set the alarm just for you, Rich.
know,
I'll set the alarm.
I have another friend,
Well,
Rich and Leo, who will be live fishing, and in his live he'll have 2 devices, so he'll be in the membership concert, but he'll also be on his live promoting the concert at the same time. So it's gonna be kind of interesting to see how that works out.
Hey, Auslander, I can't help it that you changed from Auslander Info, where you were a mod, to Auslander Jack, where you was not a mod, so it didn't work. Now, if
No,
you type it again, it'll work.
Auslander Jack is still a mod.
No, I
Yeah.
just made him a mod. He had typed. See, if
Okay.
you look up there. Well, you're not on the YouTube side, but Auslander Jack was just white, and now he's blue because I seen that he
Okay.
tried to type Skipper to drop Skipper's link, so I made him a mod because Auslander Info was a mod, but Auslander Jack wasn't.
To Traveling Fools there, I haven't let that out yet, but if you look back into the channel, if you look right back and you put up Halloween, you'll see last year Judy did an amazing special where she was a witch, and I played about 7 or 8 songs as a Halloween special, but she did intros and mid-tro videos, skits of being this witch around a cauldron and stuff. It's super, super cool. We're possibly going to be doing something very similar to that, only in a live broadcast on the membership side of things, like a Halloween special. But we haven't decided whether or not we want to do it just as a kind of a full subscriber thing, right? Like open thing for anybody to join. We haven't figured that out yet. But the concerts are at least once to twice a month.
Well, it is.
Once again, guys, if you want to be at the concert tomorrow, go over and I'll drop it one more time. There's his link. Join it for $4.99 and join his membership for $4.99, and you will be able to be at his concert tomorrow, his first live concert, and you'll be able to interact and everything else. So with that being said, does anybody else have anything to say? Because we are at 2 hours and 2 minutes now.
We bought a dog today.
Oh, the little. Have you seen it? You haven't seen it yet because you've been out there all day. The little Shih Tzu.
Yeah. That's it.
Well, we look forward to seeing it,
That's
Jonesy.
it.
When you going live?
Not this week again.
Place I'm playing.
Hold on, you were breaking up, Skipper.
I was saying, I wish I could drag you with me to this place.
Yeah, that's awesome.
With Wounded Warriors.
Oh yeah,
A place called Ghost River, which is at the. It's called the Crossing. And it's right in the heart of the Rocky Mountain. We got the river right by. You want to fish, put your feet in cold water. Camping site. We have a 5-star Michelin chef. That's at the resort, and that's 5 days to help us with the first responders and folks that have come back from overseas that are dealing from operational stress injury. So
Nice.
I won't be on for close to a week. I'll be out there. I might pop in if I have any internet.
Well, you're gonna have some video too when you get back, ain't you?
I will have some video. I've done one before on my After Service Adventures Canada YouTube channel, but
I didn't know about that channel, Skipper.
What's that?
I didn't know about that channel.
What, After Service Adventures Canada?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I've got quite a few.
Oh yeah. Well, I've never heard you mention that.
I'm a busy guy.
Because of Skipper.
Exactly. But yeah.
And he shares that out with his mates.
When I can get video up there, I hope in the future I get a lot more, because my real plan is to try to get veterans together to do things they're not supposed to be able to do anymore. Doing rundowns with walkers.
Oh my gosh. I was subscribed to that channel, didn't even know it.
Oh,
And yeah, I didn't even know it. And I didn't have the bell ring on it.
yeah, we got, I'd like to build air ballooning. I wouldn't mind doing sport. I'd have to drop some pounds, but I'd love to get out and strap on a square canopy and
there's his other channel, guys. I just dropped Skipper's other channel, After Service Adventures Canada.
Yeah,
right
we do have some fun things. We travel quite a bit through not only to Alberta but down into Montana and Utah. I even went as far as Nevada last time.
Wick says, "Great work, Skipper," and Nicole says, "Skipper, my Santa."
Oh, that Santa Claus North Pole Canada YouTube channel is going to be awesome.
Do I have that one? Hold on a minute.
That one there's a dedicated strictly for Christmas, so it'll only be active for say about 6 weeks or so. But I'm going to be personalized videos for the children and grandchildren, so that parents can send me the information on the kids, and I can address them directly. Get the background all done up and everything.
Okay, I know that's it. Okay, guys, let me drop this one. Hold
Hey,
on
Jared.
a second.
Yeah, there's nothing on there yet.
That's pretty cool, Skip.
Copy. Guys, if you have kids especially, you may want to, what did I do? Hold on a sec. You may want to subscribe
really
to this
good,
channel and follow this for your kids. There's another one right there.
And my
I dropped the link for that one.
With this gig is growing the hair over my ears. It's driving me nuts.
No, Brad, it don't need to be for children only. If you believe in Santa, Brad, and if you like to see stuff with Santa Claus, go ahead and join it, and you can watch it too.
Yeah, but if you do watch it, you no longer believe, because seeing is not believing. Seeing is knowing. So if you know there's a Santa, then you don't have to believe anymore. Where's the fun in that?
And guys, hold on one second. There's another link that I want to drop here. She is like I said, I recently met her about 2 weeks ago or so, and she has been an awesome supporter. She's been coming to my lives, and that is Timmy, Stories and Vlogs, right above there. She has been a loyal supporter the short time that we've known each other. Go check her out. Subscribe to her if you are not already. And that being said, let me take Skipper down. Wait, when you going live, Jonesy?
Won't be this weekend.
Okay. Well, you can
There's
let us
too
know.
much happening.
You can let us know when you're going live, and we'll let everybody know. And also
Thank you.
the bell, and you'll hit the bell, guys, and you'll know when Radio Jonesy goes live. Froggy, you got anything to say? Well, Jonesy, you got anything to say?
Nope, good.
How's the traffic going over there, Jonesy?
It's thinning out. I've got about another 300 cars to get rid of. Here comes a couple going in. We don't want that. Anyway. But
Froggy, you got anything to say?
Just have a good night, everybody. Good to see you.
Hey, it's great to see you too, Froggy. Thanks for coming in, man.
Sure.
You got anything to say, Rich?
I'm obligated to do this. I see it going by. Hi, honey. How you doing? Hi, everybody in chat. Hope to see you tomorrow. Take it easy.
Sorry.
Rock on.
Didn't know you weren't done, Rich.
Let me steal it.
Whoops. Santa, got anything to say?
You have yourself a wonderful night tonight.
I appreciate it. I will see the members. I'll see y'all tomorrow at Rich's concert, members only concert. I hope y'all join, and I hope y'all are there. Hey, I didn't even notice Judy's here. Hey, Judy, thanks for coming in.
She must have
You
just
gonna
woke
ask
up.
me if you got something to say?
I was getting there. I was going this way
All
on
right,
the screen. If you look at the bottom, you can see it. Boom, 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 boom. See,
Okay.
Santa already. Skipper already went off. It's up to you now. Okay,
Yeah.
well, say something.
By the way, I did want to say hey to all these good folks in the chat and on the panel and everything, but I also wanted to mention one more time, Mark Kratz is within 22 hours of, hitting his 4,000 hours. So if everybody would, it's good to see you too. Again, Judy, I promise I said hello a minute ago. Don't know if you heard me or not. And good to see you too, Chris. But I'm going to throw Mark Kratz address on there. It's under Devil Dog's thing. But if y'all would click on Mark Kratz and watch him, I don't know if you can watch him for a while. Watch him for a while. If you can only 5 minutes, watch him 5 minutes. Let's help get Mark hit that 4,000 hours. So, and y'all watch some Devil Dog stuff. Yep. Oh, and for those of y'all what ain't hooked up with mine, feel free. You know, it's all good either way. I'm just saying, I'm like 2 from 1,350. But anyhow, that's beside the point. Well, I appreciate that, Judy. That's cool. Well, I was just saying, hey, again, maybe. I don't know. Anyhow, y'all have a blessed night. Thank y'all for coming in to listen to Devil Dog Rant and all these good folks that's up here. And he got some good points to it. I ain't gonna lie to you. He got some great points to it. Still, it's a rant, and it was good. Had 55 people in here. Can you believe that? That's pretty cool. Never mind. I'm done.
Hey, thanks, Gary. I appreciate that. Yes, I do have Mark Kratz running his playlist running. Right now, everybody put on Mark Kratz if you run a playlist overnight. I want to thank the people in chat: Auslander Jack, CFM's Queen, Chicken Beak Mountain, Homestead Aquarius, Nicole Chafe, Spicy Tuna Rolls, The Numis Maniac, Timmy Stories and Vlogs, and Traveling Fools. That's everybody that I see over there right now. I appreciate everybody coming in over there. I appreciate everyone that has come up on panel: Froggy, Jonesy, Josh, Skinner Farms.
Hey, Nicole.
What's beeping? Hey, you're midnight, Gary. It's your watch. Gary, as always, I appreciate you coming up here. Rich, Froggy, Radio Jonesy, Numis Maniac, Josh Skinner Farms, DJ Cartoon Universe. I appreciate all y'all. Nicole, Chafe, thanks for coming in. Rich, tomorrow, she's there. Nicole is.
Yep. Awesome.
Rebecca, good night. Thanks for coming in.
I wonder.
TF, I think I said TF. Stuart, how you doing, Stuart? Thanks for coming in, brother. Appreciate you, everybody. And I think that's it. So until next time, y'all. Thank y'all for. Maybe I should have changed it from good cop, bad dog to the devil dog. But anyways,
the better dog.
The better dog. Thanks for coming in, guys. We will talk to you tomorrow. Me and Gary both have lives tomorrow. Mine's 7:40 Central Standard Time, and Gary's is 9 o'clock Central Standard Time. And we'll see y'all at Rich's first ever museum. His first ever concert.
Magic show.
It's magic show.
All
right, guys.
Have a good night.
Thanks a lot. We'll see y'all later. Devil Dog out.